Hi, preschool parents. I hope you're having a great Thursday. Just joining you today for a quick review of our preschool lesson um, devotional so that you can review it with your preschoolers at home. Miss Marlowe taught to me what is one of my favorite lessons that we teach the preschoolers this past weekend, and it's about faith. And we sort of use the example of faith, of course, is something that you believe in, but you can't see. Really, our Christian faith is based a lot on history, and then, of course, believing things that we can't see, but we know them to be real and factual, and have backing. And so the real and factual and historical aspects of our faith are a little tough for a preschooler to grasp, but grasping the certain things that you can feel or know but not actually see isn't all that difficult. So we used the example of wind. If we had been all together in our large group, what we've done in the past is take a big box fan, and at some point we'll turn it on and ask them if they can touch, they can feel the air, but can they grab it? Can they see it? Things like that. And that's what we use as our example for something that you can, you know is there, but you can't actually see. You can feel it and you believe it's there, but you can't actually see it. And so we kind of worked that into the lesson a little bit as well this week. And so, just want to give you a couple of ideas for continuing that conversation at home. First, you could use something to fan yourself, like a piece of paper, things like that, to simulate wind and talk with them about how God is something we can feel. We can feel Him in our heart. We know He's around us. We know He's taking care of us, but we can't see Him. And then also, I found a really fun game online that I thought would be really cool for preschool parents. Actually, really cool. So take a blindfold and blindfold your child. Or maybe blindfold yourself first to set the example for them if the blindfold scares them a little bit. And then allow them to lead you around by the hand, being careful that you do not bump into anything. Maybe stay away from the stairs if I were you. But maybe have them lead you around, let you not bump into anything, and then have you touch things and see if you can guess what they are. But they're completely trusting you to show them what they cannot see. And then you can reverse the game and blindfold the preschooler and do that for them and show them that that is how God leads us. We cannot see Him, but we trust Him, and He takes care of us, and He doesn't let anything hurt us, and He always knows what's best for us. So I thought that was a really, really great game to simulate the thought of faith. So just wanted to share that with you. Also, I just want to speak on behalf of the preschool department as a whole and tell you how much we loved Sunday. It was so great to have your kiddos back with us on Sunday. Man, our buildings felt so alive and just full of joy. And we missed those little guys so much. It was so much fun to see how much they'd grown. So I encourage you, if you have not joined us in person yet and you're feeling comfortable about that, come give it a try. We've got lots of safety precautions in place, but we really want to see your kiddos and get them back in church. We did do the large group with them in a little different format, so they did hear this lesson from us on Sunday, but each campus kind of had its own format. We did not commingle them into a large group setting just yet, so we did it in the rooms, but they were they were able to hear the lesson. And so if you did not have time to watch that at home, or if you were at the building, you can continue this conversation with them, and they did hear this lesson. So anyway, some of the questions we asked the kiddos is, who created everything, which was God? And did God create anything we can't see? That's a yes. The wind is a great example of that. What is something that God made that we can't see? Wind, heaven, angels. How do we know that things we cannot see are real? It's because the Bible tells us so. The Bible's true. The Bible's right. It's God's words, and we can believe it. And so those words teach us that we can trust. We can trust that. And then the last thing, in our memory verse, we use the word invisible. So we talked about what does invisible mean. means, of course, that we can't see something. And so those were some of the review questions we did with the kids at the end of the lesson. And so if you want to sort of go over those again, just to see if they remember the lesson, that would be fun. And then maybe have them think of other things that God might have created that you can't see, but you know that they're real. Things like the Milky Way. Yes, we can see it up in the sky, but we can't experience being right there. But we know it's real. Other things, planets and things in the universe that we maybe can't see, at least with our naked eye. We can see pictures of them, but we know those things are real. So see if you can come up with some other things in your home that the kids might think are fun to think of, that they know are real, but they can't see, and but that God created. I've enjoyed our time together today. I won't take too much of your time. Hope you and your family are having a great week. Please go online. Be sure to get a reservation. Be sure to remember that you have to reserve for the service for you, and then one slot for each child you're dropping off, either in preschool or kids min. And we'll look forward to seeing you on Sunday, hopefully in person. And if not, we will be posting our video Sunday morning as always. We hope that you have a great week. God bless your family. Have a good one.